All right, there we go. All right, welcome everybody. 9:30 yoga for everybody. You made it to your mat. Let's start with a nice cleansing breath through the nose. Deep inhale, filling belly, ribs, lungs, sipping in more air than you think you can. Sigh it out. So nice. Letting it all go. One more of those. Big inhale, fill all the way up. Let it go. Sealing the lips. Let's bring the hands to the belly, both hands. And as you inhale, send your breath directly into your belly, filling it like a balloon. Exhale, belly button to spine, release. Inhale, fill it up, just the belly. Exhale, let it go. One more here. Biggest inhale yet, filling up the abdomen. Exhale, release. Nice, hands to the rib cage, kind of on the sides of the body here. Inhale, breathing into the ribs, expanding the space between the rib cage. Exhale, let the ribs collapse. Inhale, fill the ribs, expand. Exhale, release. One more here. Inhale, filling up the ribs as big as you can. Exhale, let it go. Very nice. Finally, the hands to the heart, maybe one stacked on top of the other. Take a big inhale, send the breath directly into your heart. Chest will lift, hands might rise. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Inhale, filling up the heart space. Exhale, let it go. Last one here, biggest breath yet, filling up the heart. And release. So nice. Maybe one to the heart, one to the belly, and just connect this. So inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest falls, ribs collapse, belly button to spine. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Start to find your own rhythm of the deep, powerful three-part breath. And while you're lying here, becoming connected to your breath and present in the space, you might set an intention for your practice this morning. That can be very personal to you. Sometimes it's just the feeling you want to have when you leave this room, or a quality you want to embody, something you want to manifest, just a deeper reason for coming to your mat. When you're ready, you can start to add some movement, eventually pulling the knees into the chest. Very nice. Maybe rocking side to side, or giving your sacrum a massage by making big circles with your knees on the ceiling, going both directions. Beautiful. Keep the right knee hugged in. Inhale, the left leg goes long on the mat. Your right knee, give it a squeeze in towards your sternum in the middle of your chest. Big squeeze. Exhale, open the right knee out to the right. So almost like a tree pose on the mat, falling towards your right elbow or armpit. Beautiful. Inhale the right knee through center, and exhale, take a spinal twist. So cross the right knee over the left side of the body. It's early. You might roll even to the left hip. And you can turn the head to the right if that feels okay. Inhale the head and the knee through center. Exhale, straighten the right leg up to the sky like you're going to step on the ceiling. And you might walk the hands up the back of the leg. It's still early, just saying hello to our morning body. Maybe point flex the right foot, circle the ankle. Very nice. On your next exhale, it's half happy baby. So you're reaching for the outer blade of the right foot or maybe the right ankle, really just whatever you can get a hold of. And if this is too intense, you can bend the left knee and plant the left foot on the mat. Stay with your breath. Bend the right knee back into the chest. Bring the left knee up to meet it. Maybe a little rock side to side to reset the spine. Next inhale, right leg goes long, left knee gets a big squeeze into the center of the chest. Exhale, open the left knee out to the left, like a page of a book falling open. Left knee towards left elbow or armpit. Beautiful, you got it. Next inhale brings the left knee through center. Exhale, cross it over the right side of the body. Maybe even rolling onto the right hip, turning the head to the left, finding your spinal twist. Inhale your head and your left knee back through center. Exhale, extend left leg to the sky. The same idea. It depends how you're feeling. Maybe the hands walk up the leg, finding any movements with the foot, the ankle, just waking up, saying hello to the left leg. Very nice. On the next exhale, half happy baby. Remember, you can always bring a bend into the right knee, plant the right foot on the mat, take away a little bit of the intensity. Beautiful. Bend the left knee into the chest, bring the right knee up to meet it. A little hug in, rock side to side to reset the spine. Eventually rocking forward and back like a ball, or if this doesn't feel good, just push yourself up to a seated pose, Sukhasana at the top of the mat. Once you get here, you might keep the eyes shut or a soft gaze. Palms can land face up or face down. Either is perfect. Just pausing here in a sort of seated meditation to reconnect to the three-part breath that we built at the beginning and to reconnect to the intention that you've set for your practice this morning. On an inhale, we'll circle the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's find our way to tabletop pose, hands and knees. Once you get there, stacking the joints, so think shoulders over elbows and wrists, hips over knees without ever locking any of your joints. Finding your cat-cow flow to warm up the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, push the mat away. Inhale, belly drops, heart opens. Exhale, round the spine, belly button pulls in. Find about 10 more rounds of breath here on your own. It's a good place to close your eyes and just start to find intuitive movement if that feels comfortable to you. Maybe big hip circles, coming through child's pose. Just connecting the breath to the movement. Very nice. Come back through a neutral tabletop position. Right, we're gonna start with the right arm, like forward strokes, big circles. Noticing the mobility of the shoulder this morning. Go ahead and switch directions to a backstroke. Embracing any cracks, pops, just feeling in. Beautiful. Go ahead and set the right hand down. In between sides, we'll do a little toe stand, wake up the feet and all lines of energy in the body. So all 10 toes tucked under. And if this is very intense, you can stay lifted or even put a block in between you and your feet. If you like to go intense, you'll sit down on your heels. So it depends on what you're feeling this morning, but all 10 toes under. And I like to just keep my hands on my lap, but if something else is calling to you, like one on the heart, one on the belly, keep breathing here. And if it gets intense, remember you can always lift off the heels or rise yourself up. But all lines of energy in the body run through the feet. So we always want really healthy feet for yoga practice. A few more breaths here, you've got it. All right. We'll start to plant the palms back down on the mat. And you might do some kicking of the tops of the feet, wake them back up. Maybe a few cat cows in between sides, just neutralizing the body. And then back to tabletop strokes with the left arm forward first. Maybe noticing the difference in sides, how that feels, the sensation. Never judging our bodies, just becoming the observer. Switch to backstrokes, becoming aware. Without judgment, simply noticing. Very nice. Set the left hand down, take a few cat cows. Find your way to tabletop pose, neutral spine. Inhale, right leg goes back at hip height. So right foot is flexed, hips are level, core is engaged. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or tricep. Inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, right knee into the nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cross tap to the left. Inhale, extend. Exhale, take the right leg behind the left knee. I'm going to turn so you can see. So just out to the left and then start to sit back, hips towards heels. So you might come down to the forearms. Sort of feels like a pigeon. Just take a few breaths here, release the head and neck. Beautiful. Pushing up to the palms if you're not there yet. Unwind the legs, tabletop pose. Taking any wiggles or cat cows to neutralize the spine. All right, getting ready to take it on the left. So first find tabletop, engage the core, belly button up into the spine. Inhale, left leg goes back at hip height. Foot is flexed, hips are level. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it to the nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cross tap to the right. Inhale, extend. Exhale, take the left leg now out wide behind the right knee, even off to the hardwood. Yeah, you got it. Sitting low. Releasing any tension in the head or neck, relaxing the jaw, the face. Beautiful. Pushing up to the palms if you're not there. Unwind the legs, tabletop pose. Taking any wiggles or cat cows. And let's meet in child's pose. Toes kiss, hips to heels. And just a pause here to reconnect to your breath, to your intention. And a reminder that it's always here for you. And the breath is a really good indicator when you need to back off, if it's choppy, short, or shallow. So listen to your body, leave out anything that doesn't feel good, add in anything that you'd like. All right, let's meet in tabletop. And I love this transition to down dog just to teach you about the rotation of the hips. So before we go there, sort of drop the belly and rotate the hips like you're coming to cow pose. All right, now tuck the toes. Lift them all the way up. Yeah, then make your adjustments, pushing your chest through towards your thighs, bringing the belly in and up, spread the fingers wide. You can always put blocks under your hands, but we want the weight in the pinky edge of the hand or the fingertips. That's how we protect our wrists. Beautiful. Maybe pedaling the heels, bending the knees, probably first down dog of the day. What do you need to be feeling really good? So nice. Settle into stillness. Take a big inhale. Exhale, walk to the top of the mat. And when you get here, bend the knees quite a bit. So start with them bent so much that maybe chest or tummy can get to the thighs. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Yeah, beautiful. Maybe the opposite elbow, ragdoll sway. We'll let gravity just naturally decompress your spine here. Several more breaths. Many options. Some of you like a bind with the big toes, using the biceps to pull you in as you straighten the legs out. Some of you might like a gentle bind behind the head, not forcing anything, just lengthening. Maybe bending and straightening one knee at a time. Couple more breaths. Beautiful. On an inhale, nice and slow, we'll start to roll ourselves up to stand. And the arms will come with us this time. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we'll pause here. Nice place to close the eyes and just tune in to your heart. Maybe feeling it beat and finding gratitude for having life force, for having a heartbeat, for having prana flowing through you. Coming back to your intention. Let's take an inhale, reach the arms up, baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So we're squeezing the shoulders together, slight tuck of the chin, a number 7 of the body. Exhale, fold back in. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet to high plank. The knees are always available for you if you need. Checking in here, puffing up the place between the shoulders, shooting energy through the heels, through the crown of the head. Beautiful. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Checking that your elbows are glued to the rib cage, hips are lifted. Inhale, slide onto the tummy, shine the heart, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Full breath here, checking in. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, prepare the spine. Exhale, fold it back in. Inhale, root to rise all the way to stand. Add a side bend to the right on the exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale back through center. Stay with me on the exhale. Take that bind behind the low back. Interlace the hands. Inhale, shine the heart to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Bend the knees quite a bit. Take the forward fold. Bring the bind with you as much as you can. Shake the head yes and no. Let something roll off your shoulders. Beautiful. Release the hands around the feet. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the feet to high plank. You can take knees, chest, chin, or head to down dog, or if you're ready for chaturanga, the plank goes high to low, elbows tucked in. In up dog, the thighs never touch the mat. Exhale, down dog. All just options. You can leave the push-up out entirely or even add an extra push-up in. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, prepare. Exhale, fold it back in. Inhale, rise to stand. We'll take a twist to the right this time. So that's left arm in front, right arm behind. Now check in with the right hip that it's still closed to the front of the room. Just twisting with this upper body, maybe even using the neck as you look past the right fingertips. Beautiful. Inhale, reach through center. Exhale, open it to the left, right arm in front. Same thing. Inhale, the arms reach through center. Exhale, come back to that bind behind the low back. Inhale, shine the heart to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. And again, you can bend the knees a lot here. Maybe shaking the head, yes and no, whatever feels good. Beautiful. Release the hands around the feet. All right, stay with me. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. We'll set the left knee down this first time. Inhale, arms lift. Anjaneyasana, grounded crescent. Stunning, everybody. So right ankle is underneath, right knee. Heart is open, hips are squared. Make that energetic shift of left hip forward, right hip back. Big inhale. Exhale, left fingertips inside of the right foot. Inhale, peel the right arm up and open, twisting your lunge. Beautiful, friends. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, quarter splits, straighten the right leg out. So I love blocks under the hands here, no have tos. If this is too much on the left knee, you can always sit all the way down as well. Back on this heel. Again, make an energetic shift. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Flex the right foot, a couple more breaths here. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, bend the right knee, frame the right foot with the hands. Inhale, lift the left knee off of the mat. Exhale, left foot meets right, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, roll to mountain pose. So your hands can be by your sides, at your heart, really wherever you like. Take a pause and notice sort of the sensation of the body feeling uneven after only doing one side. Return to your breath, to your intention. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the palms. Now we step right foot to the back of the mat. Right knee down. Inhale, arms lift. Grounded crescent. So no rush, take your time, square the hips, lunge deeply, tuck the tail a little bit, engaging through the core, shining the heart. Everybody looks really beautiful. Great job. Take a big inhale. Exhale, right fingertips inside of the left foot. Inhale, peel the left arm up and open. Beautiful. Couple breaths here. Detoxifying twist. And on the next exhale, left hand down. Inhale, straighten left leg out for your quarter splits. You can always sit all the way back. Flex the left foot towards the face. Pull the heart through. And then that shift in the hips. Left hip back, right hip forward. Breathe here. Oh, good. Fill up with an inhale. Exhale, bend into the left knee, frame the left foot. Inhale, the right knee lifts. Exhale, right meets left, forward fold. Inhale, roll to the mountain pose and pause. Just a little check-in. Maybe the eyes close or a soft gaze. Coming back to deep 3-part breath through the nose. Inhale, arms lift, maybe a back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, prepare the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet to high plank. You decide, high to low vinyasa or straight back to down dog, your way. We've got 5 breaths, so that might be child's pose, that might be down dog. Take a moment, reconnect. We'll build our next flow. Beautiful. All right, we'll meet in down dog, and you can always join us later. It's an inhale to lift the right leg. Like we did at tabletop, exhale, right knee to right elbow, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, the right foot will replace the right hand. We're headed to warrior 1. Left foot plants to about a 45-degree. Inhale, arms lift. So there's weight in the outer blade of your left foot. Here, right knee stacking over right ankle and almost opening out towards right pinky toe. Everybody looks so good. All right, squaring the hips, that energetic shift. Heart is open, breathe here. We'll take it slow this first time through. Inhale as you fill up. Exhale, take the bind behind the low back. There you go. Find it, feel it. Inhale, peel the heart to the sky. Legs haven't changed. We're still in this warrior one legs. Nice. Exhale, humble warrior. Right shoulder comes on top of or inside of this right leg. Let the head and neck be low. Stunning. Big transition. You've got this. Legs haven't changed. Inhale, peel the arms back up, warrior one. Amazing. Straighten through the front right leg. You might shorten the stance. We're headed to pyramid, up to you. So we'll reach over the right leg. Where it stops, it drops. Hands frame the right foot. Beautiful, friends. Breathing deeply. Inhale to standing splits. So power onto the right leg. Hips are squared down. You've got this. Incredible, my friends. Inhale. Exhale, left foot meets right, forward fold. Take a breath here, little relief. Inhale, drop the hips, raise the arms, chair pose. All right, we're tucking the tailbone under here, pulling belly button in, knees over ankles, so strong you could lift all 10 toes. You've got this. Stay with me. We're coming to standing on the right leg. See if you can bring left knee with you. Almost there, friends. Find your Stamba pose, find your balance. Let's extend the left leg out in front of us. Inhale, lift it an inch higher. Lift it 1 inch higher, even higher if you can, shaking with strength. And let it go. Top of the mat, shake it out. Nice job. So strong. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, either straight to down dog or take a vinyasa, chaturanga. Up to you. What do you need today? We'll meet in down dog. But find your breath, connect, sort of knowing now what's coming on the left side. Take an inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it through. Left foot replaces left hand. We're headed to warrior one. Think heel to heel alignment in the feet. Like you could draw a line between the heels, square the hips. Nice and slow. You've got this. So strong, so beautiful. Amazing, everyone. Inhale. Exhale, find the bind behind the low back. Inhale, peel the heart to the sky. Legs haven't changed. Exhale, humble warrior. Dive it in. Let something roll right off the shoulders, letting it go. It's a big transition. Legs do not change still. Inhale, peel up, warrior one. Can release the bind. Beautiful. We're headed to pyramid. So you'll straighten the front leg, not lock it out. If you need to shorten the stance, you can, whatever feels most comfortable. Take an exhale as you fold over where the hands stop, they drop. I like blocks again here. Find your breath. This is where we added standing splits. So it's a powerful step onto the left leg. Right leg doesn't even have to be lifted very high. All right, whatever feels most comfortable there. But think about the fold. Think about getting your face towards your leg, like chin to shin or nose towards knee. Incredible, my friends. Exhale, right foot meets left, forward fold. Inhale, drop the hips, raise the arms, chair pose. All right, so like we did on the other side, we're standing on left leg now. Take your time. Bring right knee with you. If it taps down, it taps down. No big deal. Find Stamba, find your balance, maybe looking at a place on the wall or the floor, something you can stare at to help you. Extend the right leg. Inhale 1 inch higher. See if we can do another one. Last time, shaking with strength. And let it go. Ooh, top of the mat, shake it out. Take an inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back with or without vinyasa. Maybe child's pose or down dog. You've got 5 breaths to get reconnected. Powerful flow. You're all doing amazing. We just have one last standing lap, and then we're down on the mat for the rest of class. And knowing you can go at your own pace, meet up with us when you like, leave things out. When you're ready to move on, we'll meet in down dog to take our final lap. We'll go a little bit faster, not hold quite as long, but go at your own pace if you want to do differently. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, find your warrior 1. I'm definitely not rushing anything. We keep this foundation for the next several postures. So we want to be solid here. Find your relationship to your mat, to the ground. Feel supported. On your next exhale, take the bind behind the low back. Inhale, peel the heart to the sky. Exhale, dive in, humble warrior. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, pyramid over the right leg. Straighten that right leg out. Take your fold. Inhale, standing splits. And we're going to pause here. For those of you who want to find a little bit more, maybe one or both hands can come around the right ankle. A little extra balance, challenge. No have-tos in yoga ever, just options. Left foot meets right, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, power to stand on the right leg. Find your balance, never rushing your balance. Extend that left leg out. Inhale, 1 inch higher. Engage through the core, 1 inch higher. Even higher, shake with strength. You've got this, let it go. Woo. All right, one more side, friends. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, step or float the feet back with or without vinyasa. You can always leave it out. What do you need today? And we'll meet up in down dog to finish the left side with the same strength and focus. So beautiful, so strong. You've got this. On an inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale to lift. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior one, and we'll take our time to find it. So we're building muscle memory in these foundation postures like warrior one, warrior two, that are really the base of everything we do. So find it, feel it, get comfortable in it. Exhale to make the bind behind the low back. Inhale, heart to the sky. Exhale, humble warrior. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten the left leg, take your fold. Just starting to feel how yoga really becomes a dance of breath and movement, and it all builds. Standing splits. Pausing here if you want to add any balance challenge. One or both hands at the left ankle, no have tos. You're feeling it today. Right foot meets left, forward fold. Drop the hips, raise the arms. Last time here, Utkatasana chair pose. Coming up on an exhale, left leg standing. All right, take your time to feel balanced, then extend the right leg once you've got it. Inhale higher. Inhale higher. Last time, as high as you can get, extend it. Let it go. Woo, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, take a fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back with or without a vinyasa. Find your way to child's pose. Incredible. Let that go. Giving yourself a mental or even physical pat on the back for what you've already accomplished. Slowing the breath, maybe an exhale or two out of the mouth to release some heat. I'd love to go to pigeon today for our hip opener. So we'll meet in down dog. But I say this to those of you who might have a knee injury or pigeon just doesn't feel good in your body. If you'd like to flip on your back and take that figure four stretch, or a frog, a lizard, if you've got a favorite hip opener, this is definitely your time to choose what you'd like. But I'm going to walk us into pigeon. So if you are with me, you don't have to be. It's an inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, we thread right knee behind the right wrist. Left leg is long and straight behind you. And some of us might want to block under this right hip. If it's really lifted, some support can be helpful. And then maybe even a block under the forehead or the forearms. But that left hip is pointing down towards the mat. Oh, really beautiful, everyone. Start to settle in here. Body's nice and warm, which allows us the opportunity to melt deeper and deeper into the hips, where we tend to push down any stagnant or stressful energy. So this is a gift of release you get to give yourself, moving through your day lighter. Relax your face. Take 5 more full rounds of breath here. Beautiful friends, hanging out here as long as you need. When you're ready to move on, we'll push up towards the palms. And it looks like everybody took pigeons. So tuck left toes under. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Now's a good time to make any big circles with the right knee, the hip, bend the knee. Some of you may even flip the dog, whatever's feeling good as you get the blood flow back. When you're ready, pigeon on the left. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee threads behind left wrist. Right leg nice and long behind you. And your blocks are your friends here if you need that added support. We're never looking for pain in yoga class, but you will meet an edge in a posture like pigeon. If you do feel pain, you'll just come onto your back and take the figure four. But when you meet the edge, you breathe deeply into it and notice how you're able to melt through those layers of tightness and tension. And with each breath, going a little bit deeper and deeper. Notice if you're holding your breath or transferring tension to the jaw, the face, the eyebrows. Relax. Few more breaths here, closing it out, slow, deep, and steady. Eventually, in your time, pushing up towards the palms. When you're ready, if you're still enjoying it, no rush. Tucking the right toes this time. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Any of those big movements you need. Wonderful. From here, let's come to the knees, sitting on the heels. Before we take it all the way down, we'll do a little heart hip opener. Let's take a reclined butterfly with the blocks as support. So I'm going to put one, I'll show you a few options. I'll put one for me underneath my heart. So it depends on how open you're feeling, what height you're using. And then my head will rest on a lower height block. This is just one version, feet together. I want my heart kind of where the ribs, underneath the bra strap, right under the heart, and then head. All right, arms can be extended, palms face up. I'm gonna hit the lights, but just settle in here for maybe 10 full deep breaths. And if you're on the lowest setting under your heart, you don't have to have that pillow block. Maybe your head's just on the mat. Depends on what feels best for you. Just know that you've got all the support you need. Remember at the beginning when we sent our inhales into our heart, come back to that breath here in this pose. Send your inhale directly to your heart center. Just a few more breaths here. Beautiful. To release this, be very gentle. Tuck your chin into your chest, maybe sort of rolling to one side. And we'll still use the blocks. Just one more pose here to release the hip flexors and the hamstrings. Let's place one block each underneath where your bottom and your thigh meet. So need to look up here, one under each leg. You're welcome to. So your tailbone is actually down on the mat. Yeah, and it's like right underneath where your bottom and your upper thigh meet. Beautiful. Nice. And then maybe the legs extend out long, palms face up by your sides. 10 breaths here. Slow, deep breaths through the nose. And sending the breath into the belly like we did at the beginning. Finishing out your closing breaths here. You might bring a bend to your knees as you lift up your hips, remove those blocks. Hug the knees in towards the chest and let's find full happy baby. We took those halves at the beginning of class. Beautiful, friends. Hugging the knees in and finding any final movements if you need them, but we're headed to rest. Our next pose is our final pose. And of course, traditionally, Shavasana is on our back with our palms faced up. But if you liked the blocks under the thighs, or if you want some other variation under the ankles, the knees, if something else is calling to you, you've got that space to take what you need. Beautiful. Before we dive all the way in to rest, let's release the breath control together. So another big inhale through the nose, big deep breath, fill belly, ribs, chest, sigh it out. Once more, inhale, fill all the way up. Let it go. Settling in to our most important pose and equally challenging for some. Finding true stillness of body and mind is a practice like any other posture. So no judgment when you it just scratch or fix your clothes, or if the thoughts come, we just become the observer, noticing our resistance to stillness. Let the thoughts pass by, return again, relaxing the jaw, the eyebrow, releasing any grip in the palms, soft in the hips, thighs, calves, and all muscles melting deeper, taking rest. Enjoy your Shavasana. Gently beginning to bring little bits of awareness back towards the space, inviting the breath back into the body, wiggling fingers, toes, circling wrists or ankles, any of those gentle movements as you reawaken to the space. Might take you to a big stretch like you just woke up before hugging the knees in for one big final squeeze. Wrapping your arms around yourself in a hug of self-love. I love you, body. Thank you. Falling to whichever side pulls you, left or right. Pausing in the posture of rebirth. It's your reminder that every breath is your opportunity to begin again. Let's meet in a seated pose near the top of the mat. And your eyes might still be shut, taking your time. Pausing here, just reflecting back on the intention you set 1 hour ago. Let's take an inhale, reaching the arms up towards the sky, energetically letting go and releasing anything that no longer serves you. Exhale, hands come to heart center as you bow in gratitude to your light within, feeling grateful you made the time this morning for your mind, body, and soul. The love and the light in me and in you, they are one. Namaste. You. Thank you, friends. Um, you definitely get more of me because Melanie's out of town. I think I'm subbing for her Monday morning as well. Maybe another time too. We're also doing a little switch. Her and I are halfway through the month just to be better for our schedules. I'm going to take 2 of these mornings, I think,